Are you ready to create a business that you will love? Today, I'm going to share the secret to creating a business that reflects the next level you. It is a business that's built on your terms. It is your boutique style coaching business. I'm Debbie Shadid. I've helped over 10,000 women not only build but grow professional, polished coaching businesses that they love. So, what is this boutique style coaching business concept all about? Let me tell you, it is personal. It is elevated and it is curated by you. It's not about building this big generic business because let me tell you what, everybody is doing that right now. With AI on the scene, I want to help you build a curated business. Build a business that feels very meaningful and really reflective of your unique identity. I will tell you, you want to build a business that is professional because so many women ask me about that, particularly women who are midlife and beyond, women 50 plus. They tell me, I want to just throw myself out there. I want to do it right. I want to look good and I want to feel good about it. I want a business that really reflects me and they don't even know where to start. And here's the deal. You could hire a very expensive branding expert. You could hire a copywriter. You could hire somebody to set up your business, but that's not what you should do. You should build a business and take the time to learn how to build it curated on this next level identity. That's actually what you want to do because I know you've been working for somebody else. You've been reporting to everybody else. Your schedule has not been your own. And when you think about building this curated business, it's going to be about building a business that reflects your lifestyle as well. As somebody who's done branding and marketing for over 25 years, I know how deeply a really good brand can impact your business. Not only will it speak to your ideal client and connect to them in a different way and actually even make you more money, but it also will help you feel good about your business. So many women don't want to just put themselves out there, but I can tell you that if you have a business that you love, one that you really feel proud about, you will be more likely to put yourself out there. I want it to be like your favorite outfit, one that you put on where you're like, dang, I look good. One where you want to, walk into a room and show yourself off. That's what I want your business to look like. I want you to have your business feel like the $1,000,000 that you feel like when you have on your favorite outfit. I hope you have one of those too. One that will give you confidence. Okay, I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel heard. And I want you to feel secure enough about how you represent your business that you will do it. Okay, that you'll talk to people about your business, that you will invite people to walk through the doors of your boutique style coaching business. A brand and a business that will really help you feel magnetic and powerful. So let's talk about this stage in your life where you actually have more time, where you kind of have a moment to pause and say, what is it that I actually do want? I know I want to be a coach. I know I want to help people. I know I am meant to make a difference, but what do I want this business to look like? You get to decide how this next career, your coaching business is your next career. How does it fit your lifestyle? How do you want to intentionally build a business around what you want? What do you actually value for your own business? How do you want to serve clients in your business? What are your preferences? What's your schedule? How do you want to utilize your God-given gifts? I don't want you to hustle and chase trends, and I know you don't want to do that either. I want you to build something beautiful that you love and that will support the life that you want right now. Most of the women I work with say, you know what, I'm building this for my forever business. And that's the way I feel. I talk about building a business for a lifetime. When you build it on your terms, you can slow down because there's not going to be a rush. You're going to do this forever. So don't rush and do it so fast that you feel overwhelmed by the experience. Take some time to breathe. Take some time to pause and say, what do I want my life to look like? How does my business fit into the life that I want? We think about that first impression that we make, and and I know that we have one chance to make that. So how do we make the magical, really magnetic, memorable impression that we want to make. I want you to create a business that is really rooted in what you believe in. No more just chasing things. No more doing that next thing that you think is the right thing that you should do. I want you to create a business that is intentionally created for you. Every boutique has something special. And I know you might not shop in a boutique, and honestly, neither do I, but think about a boutique. Imagine it in your mind, maybe one down the street from your house. If you do that, you will treat it like a business. When we think about a boutique, you wouldn't just go out and buy paint and slap it up on the walls. You'd be thinking, how do I want this to look and feel? Like, what do I want it to smell like? What's the music I'm going to be playing in my boutique style business? What would that be, right? Think about how you would get up and you would get dressed to go to work. Even if it's a fitness boutique or whatever your desire is, think about how it would look. Imagine yourself walking up there and unlocking the door and walking in. What would you see? That is the curb appeal to your online coaching business. How do you want to be seen? What do you want people saying about you? Who do you want shopping in your online coaching business? That's your niche client. How do you attract them? One of the things that we're not great about doing at this point in our life is tapping into our intuition. I want you to sit back and think about, what is your gut telling you? You know, I hire professionals to help me in my business to really help me get to that next level. And I have to stop and say, okay, I hear what you're telling me to do. And I want to take your advice because you're an expert that's further ahead than me. But then I have to stop for a minute and say, wait a minute. What is it that I think I want to do? I know I get advice about social media and even about my YouTube and my podcast. And then I have to stop for a minute and say, wait a minute, how do I want to show up? How do I want to sound? One of the things that I don't worry about is the algorithm. And I don't worry about the algorithm because I worry about taking care of you and I worry about reaching my ideal client. And I know my ideal client. I know what they want to hear from me. I know how they want to experience my business because I know how I want to experience my business. What would that look like for you? I also know that I have combined the very best of my skills, and I take my skills together with all the education that I've had, all of the experience that I've had. I put those together in a way that meets the needs of my ideal clients. And one of the other things I want to point out is I deliver a service to our clients, the coaching that I provide, in the way that I want to be coached. Are you doing that for your clients? I think we go to get coaching certifications or we get trained and we think we should do it their way. And I want to help you create your boutique style signature method for your coaching. Take all of those things and then put it together and treat people and help people, support people in the way that that works best for you. And I'll tell you, you will have clients that will be raving fans. I have been told by many, many people, look, you're over helping people. You're giving people too much hand-holding support. Just tell them what they need to do and let them go do it. That's not the way I want to serve clients. That's not the way it will be in my boutique style coaching business. What is it going to be for you? When you combine all those skills, the expertise, your values, and your knowledge, how do you want to treat people? This is about deciding not what the market tells you your coaching should be, not what the price of your coaching should be. Again, I'm doing a lot of air quotes here. What should it be? It's all based on what I want it to be. I have a business that fits my lifestyle. And when I am getting my needs met, you know what happens? You get your needs met when you are working with me. Can you guys see how that works? I built a business that provides me what I want, what I desire, and that gets me inspired to help you. You know, your method is your magic. And in today's crowded market, where everything is AI generated, where every single coach can create a course as fast as you can create a course, right? Using AI, step back for a minute and say, how do I create something on my terms? Without using AI. Now, I use AI every day, but I'm the curator of my own business. I know how to set myself apart from everybody else, and I can tell you, you need to be creating trust in this market. In today's market, People are leery about hiring coaches, right? Because there's so many of them that just make big promises. What are you going to do to set yourself apart? How are you going to show up in a way where people can trust you? In your boutique, I don't want it to be built for the masses. I want it to be built and curated for the clients that you're meant to serve, the people that you are best equipped to help. Your signature coaching method will be the differentiator. It will be your proprietary method. It will become one of your most powerful assets in your boutique business. Let's talk about what this means to have a business built on your terms. Well, let me tell you, first you have to decide what you really want. What is important to you? I'll tell you, we just opened up coaching on Monday evenings. And if you were to ask my own coach in the last year, should I be working in the evenings and offering coaching? They would say no. But what I know for sure is that I want to help women who work full time even, right? By opening up evening hours. I help women who are retired and they're kind of figuring out what's next, but I also help women who are trying to get out of their business. And that means I do my coaching in the evening because that helps me support the women that I really want to help. So what would be the hours of your business, of your boutique style business? What would be the pricing? I don't want to be for everyone, but I also don't want to be that high ticket coach who only can help certain people. I actually want to help a lot of women, so I have very affordable pricing. How do you want to make your offers support your clients best? Again, we like to do hand holding. We like to be able to give people that extra support that I really want from a coach as well. Who is your ideal client? I don't want to be for everyone. I want to be for women who really want to take action, who want to take the time to build their business right. I'm sharing these ideas so that you can see who would be your boutique client. If you create a business that works for you, one that's not trendy, one where you're not worried about the algorithms, you guys will love your business. Marketing won't be hard because you won't worry about, am I doing it right? You will just go talk about your business in a way that feels right to you. I want to tell you about this mindset shift that you can make. And I want to empower you to think about yourself as the CEO of your business, the CEO of this brick and mortar structure, not just this online thing, okay, where you've just put yourself out there, but this business that really you have created to be, again, your business for your life. One that you don't work 24/7, one that has regular hours, one that provides and allows for the lifestyle that you're working to create, okay? One where you would be able to reach the clients that you love most. I mean, I get so excited helping women who really need to know the how to building their business, who need to know the most basic things that everybody else is skipping. I love to be able to help people get their first clients or to launch their first coaching programs. So how do you want to build this boutique style business for yourself? What structure do you want to give it? What intentions are you going to set with it? And what boundaries are you going to put around it so you can enjoy your life? When you stop treating your business as this side hustle, just your coaching, and you start treating it like your elevated boutique style coaching business, you will show up with a new energy and your clients will feel it. When you are really authentically connected with your business, people will say to you, wow, like you're really passionate about this, like you really do this well. I'm telling you, you guys, I hear this about my podcast or my YouTube. People will say, I can hear it in your voice how passionate you are. And that's because I am. I'm doing something that really is meaningful to me, and you can sense that. So become a CEO, not just a coach. You see yourself as the brand and everything will shift. Show up as the boss of your business. Become the leader, not just a helper. Become the expert and the authority in your niche. And you know what will happen? People will say, wow, your business, this boutique style business is really something. People will share about your business and refer you because they will see that it's a different type of coaching business. You won't just be the run-of-the-mill coach out there. You will be somebody who provides a really beautiful, unique experience. So, what are you curating for your business? This is your challenge this week. How do you set yourself apart? How do you stop pushing yourself and doing what you should do? And how do you really do something that really is aligned with you? I want you to tap into your intuition. I want you to stop forcing yourself to do what everybody else is doing and ask yourself, what do I really want to do? Now, let me pause for a moment and just say, business takes work. You have to take action every day in your business. If you had a boutique down the street, you would know that. You'd be paying rent. You would be paying for inventory that is hanging on racks. You would not let it sit there. Don't do this with your coaching business. Work regular hours. Commit to the marketing that it takes and do it in a way that feels aligned for you, but do it until you get the result that you want. This is your business, your boutique style coaching business that you're building for your lifetime. You have to show up and work your business like it is a real business. But you know what you'll get to do then is reap the rewards of this business because you treated it like it was your boutique. All right, you guys, I hope I am inspiring you to take action to build a business that is really intentionally curated. Pause at this moment in your midlife. Pause and take the power into your own hands and create a business that you will love, where you can serve people at the highest level, where you can create a business that will give you the life that you really want, the freedom that you want, that will feel fun and fulfilling and inspiring. You guys, have a beautiful day. I want to pause for a moment because I have a special gift for you before we wrap up. If you'll comment the word private, I have a private YouTube series where you can either watch me or listen to me. It is 5 episodes where I actually answer the questions that women over 50 have about their business, about building this boutique style coaching business. It is a series that will set you up for success. So comment the word private and I will see you in our next episode. Have a beautiful day, you guys. You are up for the challenge of building this business. I know it, or I would not be here talking to you about the secret to set yourself up for success. This is how you create trust. You stop using AI for everything and you tap into your own intuition and you show up as your best, beautiful self. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful day. Much love to you guys. I hope you go take action and do this every single day so you can reap the rewards of having a business that you will love every day. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.